me turn up the music a little bit. I have way too many tabs open, as always. Well, technically windows. I'm like a window. I like have way too many windows open. Some of my friends are like tab people. Can't do tabs. But windows, dude, I always got like 20 windows open. I think it's because on Mac you can like do the whole like flail out your fingers thing and no, wait. There's one, I think it's if you push all fingers up, you get like all of your windows on one screen that you can just like quickly click to, but it doesn't correlate to the Windows OS. So when I'm on my Windows computer and I have my 20 windows open, I'm like, this sucks. Hello, Agnolia. I saw you. You were number 1. You came right as soon as I scheduled the stream. Hello, Bright Moon. Your fever became so much on the weekend. I'm a lot better now. That sounds good. I'm also feeling better than last week. Hello, Howling Hound Animations. I've never seen you before. Welcome. Jade, welcome. Dabby, welcome. Pinky Tricks, hello. Corner Dweller, hello. Omega, Low City, hello. Lots of familiar faces. What am I drawing today? I haven't really decided. I've been working on, I started doodling this last night as like a wind down sketch. It's well, Kestrel kind of came, but I was like trying to, and also Whistlepaw. I was trying to like figure out, these are the potential new leaders of the clans after a Starless clan comes out, after Star, with my girl Icewing. So I was trying to do a lineup of all of them to see how they all look together. I kind of like doing that, like having a lineup of leaders like during specific eras. Like Tigerstar's the tallest. How does it feel like to draw in computer? I've always drawn on the computer. I honestly really hate drawing on like an iPad or a tablet. But so I started like finalizing my Hairstar, who's like a manlet. But he's not at, like, Icewing's smaller, but she's definitely like more heftier in my opinion. But then I was like, I'll draw Kestrel with him. And then I was like, I guess I'll draw Whistlepaw. And so now I'm like, well, what am I doing now? Am I just drawing the WindClan? The WindClan 4 posse? Well, I think I drew Kestrel because, like, I kind of imagine them as brothers. And so I was, like, trying to see how... Also, Hairstar apparently has blue eyes in canon now. He finally got a canon eye color in the Ultimate Guide, and I've always drawn him with... Here, I'll show you what he looks like. I've always drawn him with green eyes, so he has, like, the same Kestrel. But Kestrel doesn't have a canon eye color. So, I mean, I guess I could change Kestrel's eye color. But I don't want to... like his green eyes. I quite like Hairstar's green eyes as well. I'm sad that I have to switch him to blue, but I like sticking to canon. Whistlepaw's medicine cat name? I could see her being like Whistlefoot or like Whistleflight. Nah, I don't like giving cats heterochromia because it's just hard to remember what side each color is, especially if they're not like a chimera type. So the shadow sight one I'm okay with because I just remember that his completely shadowed side of the face is the one with the red. But when it's just heterochromia on a cat that's got a regular design, it's really hard for me to remember which side I put like the blue and which side I put the green on type of thing. Whistlewing is cute. I thought like Whistletail, something like simple. I would probably go simple for her. Thanks, Carmi. I feel kind of bad because he's got like the Chimera stuff, and that's kind of like, he's not completely Chimera if you look at him, because he's only Chimera on like the top half of him. Like he's got his regular, it's just kind of like that side of his face is shadowed. Now Moonpaw, I'll probably play it up and make her look like she'll have complete Chimera. Even though technically Chimera cats aren't. They're kind of like this, where they just have their face is the one that's like split in half. But yeah. Whistlewind. I could imagine her having a name that has to do with like the journey she goes on in Ivy Pool's heart. That's why I was like, or like she picks a name that's concurrent with like the Wildcats, like Whistlepur or something like that. What do I think about Moonpaw being Bayshine and Thrifty's kit? That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll copy, but Moonpaw does. So it doesn't, like, Moonpaw does have the split face. That's the whole point. It's like, they've never seen a cat like that before. I'm going to, render out Whistlepaw a little bit more. We're just hanging today, at least for the beginning of it. I want to warm up a little bit. Before I start on the poster again. Let me turn up the music a little bit because it's really low for me. It must be really low. I think it's lower for you guys. Or it's higher for you guys. Yeah, Carmi, I just don't like complicating designs. Especially like a background character to like the extent that not even I can remember. That not even I can remember all of the design. Like, I'll complicate main characters because they're main characters, but I don't really consider Hairstar a main character, even though he's a leader. Hi, Mackenzie. I'm doing good. When you draw characters, you have some mind of your family relation headcanons? Sometimes I do. A lot of the times I don't. Honestly. Unless they have like a canon sister or brother. Or like I'll take into account their parents. Most of the time, I think it's because when I would design them initially, I didn't really have any headcanons on family stuff until I started to, like, make a family tree or whatever. Like, I think I drew Kestrel because I was, like, trying to figure out if this brown on Hairstar could be substituted for this brown color. Like, could I make these two brown colors the same? But I kind of ended up not liking that. But I did make, I think I made this white color and this white color the same though. Yeah, Dovewing and Lightleap has similarities, but that's because Lightleap is literally her daughter. So that's not like a headcanon. Also, I think this star is a Is that... what does Dovewing look like? Yeah, they have the same, like, kind of feathery type thing. She has the tufts from her dad. Yeah, Bramblestar's the one with the diamond on his chest. I want to say Pine Star has it. I think that's where he gets it from. Let me see. I might not. No. What's Pine Star's dad's name? Birch? No, Oakstar. Does Oakstar have the diamond? He does. So Oakstar's the one that's giving the diamond to everybody. I'm like, I knew it's either Pine Star or Oakstar that has the little diamond that he's given to all of his ancestors. She got big paws. She got mitt paws. I really just want to clean her up a little bit. I don't need these to be the final lines, even though when I get on stream, I like end up doing final lines and stuff. It's crazy. The Oakstar, Pine Star, Tigerstar, Bramblestar line. Does Tiger Claw have a diamond? No, I think it's just... I think he does, actually. Yeah. He's probably the first one I put it on, and then I just started putting it on some of his descendants. His is more diamond shape. Like, it's more rounded. Like, Bramblestar's looks more like a star. Except it's, like, drooping now. But his actually looks like the star. It just, droops. He's smaller than average, all blackberry, scrumbly, bitty. Yeah, Alderheart has it. There's other cats that have the diamond thing. The diamond blaze. It's not just a Tigerstar line thing. It's honestly quite frequent. It's like a design I quite frequently use. She has, like, big paws. She's technically not, like, apprentice size anymore. Like, she's about the same age as Nightheart, if not a little older. Yeah, I still draw her very tiny. She is a WindClan cat, though, so maybe she is just, like, kind of runt. And she's got this. Some cats are just small. I just want to outline her shapes really quick. I don't clean these up very much right now. I can clean them up later. Just for funsies, warming up. She's not the same age as Whistlepaw, she's much older. Not much older, but she's like... I mean, at the beginning of River, her siblings have their warriors' names, so she's like... older. She just started her apprenticeship as a medicine cat later than normal. She like trained as a warrior for quite a while. I think I'm going to nix the... She has 2 shades of gray. Do you guys see this? I'll just try it with 1 middle shade right now and see. Because that's where all of her love is stored. She gets it from her mom, I think. Her mom's feather pelt. And she's like one of the only fluffy WindClan cats right now. But she's also like the only one giving birth to kittens in WindClan right now. So these are 2 true things. That's good enough. Do I have... I do. Of course I do, because I'm dumb. That's what she looks like. I do like the fact that she has different eye color than both Hairstar and... Well, who's the deputy right now? Crowfeather? Is he still the deputy of WindClan? I guess he has blue eyes. I just want to see what they all look like together. She's introduced in... She was around before she was actually, like, mentioned in the books. Let me check. Like, she was an Allegiance only character for a while. Yeah, she was Whistlepaw in Lost Stars. So she gets her... She's Allegiance only until Light in the Mist, where she's mentioned. Oh, she's mentioned in Darkness Within, too. She gets her apprentice name in The Silent Thaw, so she's like as old as Root Spring, really. How old is Root? She's 1.4 years old. And Root Spring is 1.5 years old. So, like, she is like Root Spring's age. But she gonna be tiny. Baby. Maybe she gets a little taller. She can be like that tall when she's older, but until then she's this tall. That's WindClan. Wow, they're very gray. They're so depressing. They have like no color. They're all like gray and brown. It doesn't help that Crowfeather is the deputy, so it's just like another gray cat. Broken Code did have good protagonists. I don't blame you. It took me a while to really sink my teeth into the protagonist of this arc. But I don't think Crowfeather's gonna be deputy for much longer, because he goes on like the quote-unquote Elder's Quest in the next book in Changing Skies, and so I feel like he's gonna retire. Yeah, grays and browns. Like, Leaf Star's right here. She's big, though. Make her smaller. Like, Leaf Star is nice colors. I guess Tigerstar is brown. Squirrel Star's like super orange. I think Breezepelt's gonna be the next deputy. I'm okay with this. I think that it lends... Breezestar would be so funny. Like, you know, you're gonna be unhinged. Has Tabby patched white. Yeah, she does look nice. Okay. Yeah, I was working on... Did I save that on this computer? Let me see. Yeah, I was working on a new ice wing design. You look like this. I was like designing her and I like this, but she looks a little bit too much like... Let me show you guys. She's like very icy, icicle-like and angular, but she has a similar design to Snowfur, as in like the markings on her face and like her tipped tail. So I kind of put her down because I was like, oh, I don't want it to look that similar. Like she's, I don't know. Yeah, I like the shapes of her, but I was trying to make her like slightly different than the Snowfur. I mean, they look completely different in the silhouette. Like if I put Snowfur and Icewing silhouetted, they look completely different. It's just the design. She also has a darker tipped tail and paw pads, but I don't know yet. Trying to figure out my Icewing. Yeah, her and Whistlepaw are about the same size, I think. I feel like Whistlepaw could be blown up a little bit. maybe right about there. She's a big fluffy girl. I like the idea of Ice Star being leader because that means that, well, and then if Ivy Star becomes leader, so if she's leader, then these three all train in the Dark Forest. And then if we get Ivy Star, all four of them train in the Dark Forest. And I just think that's interesting. I just find that very fascinating because you'd think that the Dark Forest people might have picked Dark Forest trainees because they had a potential future leading the clans. So I find that fascinating. Except SkyClan kind of ruins it because we've never had a SkyClan cat that trained in the Dark Forest, so wah, wah. SkyClan's too pure. Okay, let's open up Moment of Stars. Banish SkyClan to not ruin the good combo. Yeah, well, Larkspur, we're switching over now. I might render out some more eventually. But we're gonna do a headshot now. I'm feeling a little all over the place today, so we might be jumping around a little bit. Okay, so the last one we did on stream was White Wing. So we are going to do 3 at a time today. So we'll do Birchfall, Brambleclaw, and Bumblestripe. Let me start the pool. SkyClan has committed 6,000 war crimes. Asterisk. SkyClan has committed no war crimes, but Clear Sky, an outlier, has committed 10,000 war crimes and should not be counted. Strawpool. Let's see. Next cat. Okay, Birch. All ThunderClan cats today to start the stream. Bumble, Brambleclaw, Bumblestripey. Bumblestripe has such a cute name. I love the prefix Bumble. I feel like that we should use that again. Somebody should be naming their kit Bumble Kit again. Pin that. And we will show the results. While Spider's George was being referenced. I'm sorry that I misreferenced it. I can never remember the actual words to that copy pasta. We are indeed seeing a Birchfall sweep. Somebody sent me an ask on the Werecat blog the other day, and they were like, are you gonna update your Birchfall design to match with your Birchpaw design you just posted? And I was like, they're two different cats, dude. No. Birchfall is a guy. He's a guy. But he's left no negative impression. Oh, he's a Dark Forest trainee, though. I remember them adding that, and it was like, that's so crazy. Why Birchfall? Yeah. I posted this birch paw. And they were like, are you gonna update your birch fall design? And I'm like, no, they're different. Please. It literally says that that's the birch paw from a Starless Clan underhand. Please. What's my favorite warrior camp book? Stand Alone? I honestly can't tell you. Birchfall is a Fern Dust kit. My favorite series are the first one and the fifth one. I can reread those series over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, he's Fern and Dust. Let's see, we had the only ones of Fern and Dust that survived through Vicky's culling was Birchfall and Spiderleg, right? Did they have another litter? Yeah, Larkspur will be doing it after this one. Did they have Ice Cloud and Foxleaf? Yeah, and then they killed both of those off screen. I was like my rare pair that had no meaning and that I just wanted them to be together because they were both like minor silly characters was Ice Cloud and Mouse Whisker. I'm like, well, and then they killed Ice Cloud off screen and I was like, wow, okay. Spiderleg's not still alive. So I think the only one still alive from Fern and Dust is Birchfall. IIRC. Icepaw actually did end up on the Power of 3 poster. She's right there. She's got Ferncloud's hair. Birchfall had 2 siblings. There was Holly and Larch. Where's Birch? There he is. He's gotta get his. He's gone dad mode in Omen of the Stars. He's just full dad mode. You should read. I mean, I feel like Omen of the Stars has way more like apple fur scenes. Yeah. Yeah, he's got to get his dad mode on. Let's just get his basic shape down. I don't know where he gets this shape. Neither of his parents have this shape of head. He's an outlier. You wish Shrew-Paw lived? I know that there's people who like really wanted Shrew-Paw squirrel fight to be a thing. I've made a little over 1,400. Tilly. Shrew would have definitely maced Ashfur. The Chad Shrew-Paw. I feel like... I don't know. What am I doing? I'm thinking about Shrew-Paw while I'm trying to sketch these ears, and I'm like, I don't need to be doing this. Let's see. So Birchfall's dad gets a goatee as he gets older. Dustpelt. Is he in Power Up 3-1? Yeah, he is. Look at that goatee his dad's growing. Yeah, sure, posing the new prophecy poster. Let me go grab him. I don't think I redesigned him. There he is. Just a boy. Birchfall plays golf. Maybe he played moss ball with his... Is that what they call moss ball? Like, for a warrior cat, it's actually just golf ball. He is so shrew. I bet he has like a very tapered... You can see it more in his regular shrew-paw. Like, he has a very tapered muzzle. Moss ball golf. Yeah, his dad gets a goatee, but I don't know. I feel like Birchfall is totally clean shaven. He like wears Hawaiian polo shirts. He's like the Hawaiian polo shirt dad. He's got the giant like bifocals now. He's like just really leaning into it. He's wearing the sandals with the Crocs. And not the sandals, the socks with the Crocs. Flip claw. Finleap is also really good at playing golf, except just a little chin tuff. I don't think Birchfall will ever show up in another poster now that I think about it, so it doesn't really matter what he looks like. His dad does have the chin tuff. His dad slowly grows it. I think they were good parents. They don't really... I think White Wing has a couple of scenes with Dove Wing as she gets older. Birchfall, I feel like Birchfall and Ivypool probably get along a lot better. Like, I feel like they're very similar. I mean, they were both conned into going to the Dark Forest, so... But they only have one litter. How did I draw his... Okay. Bro kept hitting the ball into the pond. They could totally play golf. Have you ever seen a cat swipe stuff off the table? They are golf legends. And then they play that skipping... They basically play hockey or whatever in Night Whispers. It's like my favorite scene in Night Whispers is just them like chilling and playing ice hockey. If I ever get to Night Whispers, that's going to be the scene I draw. For my illustration series where I draw random scenes, but they're my favorite scenes from the books. Do I have any headcanons on old Graystripe and Firestar's appearances? Well, this is how old Firestar looks. This is his final form of grayness. I'm drawing Birchfall. Donut. Graystripe's final form looks like this. He actually has an elder version. His fur just keeps drooping and drooping. And then he gets fuzzy eyebrows. No way. Graystripe's always putting sweetener in his coffee. He puts like so much sweetener in it. He's like my grandpa. Where it's like if you ask him to put like sugar or honey in your tea, it's like half honey and half tea. And I'm like, Grandpa, I can't drink this. It's way too sweet. I think people just don't like Firestar because they think he's boring. I don't know if there's people that legitimately hate him. It's just that they're tired of his legacy being used in the books and all that stuff. Sweet milky coffee. Now, to be fair, my grandpa, who like uses like a half of a freaking bottle of honey for his tea, does drink black coffee as well. He doesn't put any sweetener in it. So he could do both. Oh yeah, Graystripe's being like, he's ordering the coffee with like a half of a shot of coffee in it that's not naturally coffee at Starbucks. What character would get dentures? That's a really crazy question. I find that very humorous. I don't know, but I'm interested in hearing your guys' answers. Misty-Star. My initial first thought was mouse fur, and I'm not sure why. I also just thought of that one random rogue cat from, I think she's in Yellowfang's Secret and she's in Tall Star's Revenge. Her name's Jay, and she's like the only canon toothless cat in Warrior Cats. Like, she's the only cat that legitimately has no teeth in Warrior Cats. And so then I was like, this random background character no one cares about is definitely the one that needs dentures. Yeah, she had like people that ripped up her prey for her. No, one eye had teeth. What? He might have had some missing. Like, there are cats that had stuff missing. Like, teeth missing, but the only one that's not had any teeth is Jay. Like a whole set of gummy gums. Miss Gummy. Which book are you reading, Cosmic? I used very thin line art for this. Guys, I got blue light lenses. I'm wearing fancy glasses now. I'm hoping it helps. We will see though. Gamer glasses. Are they gamer glasses? I'm using them for drawing. Do I give them top? Yeah, I do. Wait, what books are you guys on? Mackenzie and Cosmic. Oh, I'm not a businessman or a gamer that's on my laptop 24/7, but I am an artist that's on the laptop 24/7. So I'm hoping that it's not gonna affect. We'll see how it affects the colors. Everything is a little more. It's like just a little tinted, but it's not too bad. So I'm hoping that the colors aren't too bad. He's so tiny. He is a small cat. You're reading The Fourth Apprentice? Yeah. Why is he off-centered? Excuse me? Fourth Apprentice isn't too bad the first read through. But it is probably one of the weaker books of Ominous Stars. Ominous Stars kind of suffers from the same thing that Power of Three has, is that it's like its weak books are really weak. So like Fourth Apprentice and Sign of the Moon are just some of like, they're just so filler. A Vision of Shadows suffers from that too. Okay, so we had Brambleclaw and Bumblestripe with the Birchfall. So we're gonna go down. Graystripe, Rock, and Spotted Leaf is next. Man, we're almost done, guys. Sign of the Moon is actually a filler book. Like, they've said that they didn't know what to do for the fourth book, so they just went to the tribe. Like, so it's like it's one of the books I'd consider to be like a wiki summary read, and you would miss nothing. Or just like skip the parts that are in the point of views that are in the mountains. So like just read Ivy Pool's point of view. Rye is gonna like rep the apple fur for forever. Okay, so we've got Graystripe, we've got Rock, we've got Spotted Leaf. Oh yeah, I am not continuing. I can't make one by myself. I'm working on Where Cuts Animated, which has like covered that for me, like the animated stuff. Okay, I'm going to do a BRB and go to the bathroom. I'm gonna play an ad while you guys vote for this, and I will be right back. I'm back. Ad blocker. It's so ad blockering. Yeah, YouTube is like, you should be putting an ad right here, otherwise we're gonna do it for you. And I'm like, I would prefer if you put ads on when I'm like not doing anything, so that if people get them, it's like not affecting their watching of me drawing. But I also had to go to the bathroom, so. Okay, Spotted Leaf actually won this one. Wow. Also, we have 69 viewers. Very nice. Nice. Nice number. Okay. Hey, Cowboy. Hey, Ferret. Power of 3 has the most memorable cats for me. As in, I can name all the apprentices, but other than that, what the heck happened? Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people say that. That, like, they miss the Power of 3, like, apprentice relationships. I feel like we miss that a lot when we have 3 point of views from like completely different clans. So we just don't have enough time to like flesh out 11 apprentices instead of just like 6 apprentices or something, you know. We are about to start Spotted Leaf. Let me see what she looks like. Is she in the Power of 3 poster? Yeah, she is. A Firestar map that's 6 minutes long? What is it? The Yes song? The 3 had to save the kids. Yeah, the Dark River scene. Okay, Spotted Leaf dies. She double dies. I have general info through 8 years of fandom, and I want to read the new arc. Complete new stuff. So I know a lot of... I actually have a couple friends that their first arc they read was The Broken Code, and they really liked it. So that's not the newest arc. But that is the most recently finished arc. Because this new arc won't be done until November. I would say if you want to read a new arc, you should totally read Down in the Clans. I'm just saying. Like, Down in the Clans is like completely standalone. But yeah, you can probably read the new book, the new one. There's nothing in it that's like... Yeah, the new one's probably fine to start with. I mean, there's like name dropping of stuff that happened throughout the whole series, and the new arc does spoil like the twist of the last arc. Just FYI. But the new arc stands alone on its own 2 feet. Like there's so the only cat that's related to that has like baggage from the last couple arcs is, I guess, Flamepaw. Moonrise this morning. Moonrise is my favorite book out of the New Prophecy. But I really like the tribe. Yeah, that's all what happened in the Broken Code. Like, they definitely really spoil the broken code, and then they have the light in the mist stuff. Like, that's why I think that it would probably, I don't know. It's weird having multiple point of views. Yeah, the series started having multiple point of views in the second arc, so... There has been time to adjust, but the last couple of arcs have had point of views in like different clans. So they started doing point of views in like completely different clans, I think, during Dawn of the Clans, and they haven't really stopped, and they won't in a while, so it is hard to get used to. Yeah, Fern. In the New Prophecy, Brambleclaw was a point of view in the first book, and then in the second book it was Stormfur, Brambleclaw, and Squirrelflight, I believe. And then it goes... Oh, and you have Leafpaw. Leafpaw is also a point of view. Yeah, they started doing multiple point of views in the New Prophecy. All the different clan perspectives just make me think they should make one big cat clan. The clans barely have different ways of living. Yeah, they kind of tried to lean into the fact that like Shadow Clan and Thunder Clan are different in A Vision of Shadows, but after that, they didn't really try anymore. Hey Layla, you can mention me on Twitter or like send it to me on Tumblr if you have one of those. I think that they want to start making the clans a little different now. And it's usually like just how their leader is, in my opinion. More than anything. It is England, Rappy. I always imagine that the mountain lion in Moonrise escaped from like a private zoo or some private collection, and that's why there's only one of them that exists, and they don't start like massively breeding. Because they said it just appeared one day. So I'd like to imagine that it was accidentally released. The raccoons in Hawkwing's Journey also were released from a house, they said. Yes, Dawn of the Clans Path to Stars, that last chapter. Oh my god, I talk about it every single stream. People are probably tired of me talking about it at this point. But you guys should like totally... It doesn't hit hard if you don't read the whole series. I don't remember that, cowboy. I'm pretty sure that the tribe named him that. Like, the tribe named him Sharptooth. Like, he didn't name himself. They couldn't communicate with him. Okay, I understand, Bowie, because that scene gets me, it gets me go, like, I don't cry. I've never cried during wars, but it chokes me up a little bit. Like, it's such a well-written scene. I feel like as an adult, you appreciate it a lot more, because you have the little kittens, and then you have, like, Grey Wing's not sad or, like, mournful. He's, like, I don't know. It's very well-written. I just love it. It, like, feels like a proper send-off to him. It's just like they don't know what's happening. Oh, man. Every time I think about that chapter, I'm like, oh, my poor baby. I just draw these symmetrical, Indigo. I don't usually draw with the symmetry tool. I just draw the poster with the symmetry tool. I like Thunder and Clear Sky's relationship at the end of Path of Stars. I honestly really like Dawn of the Clans. It's very satisfying. It's a satisfying dinner. Yeah, it's a sad chapter. It's just like, dang. I think the saddest, so the most interesting part about Dawn of the Clans is that they kept pushing back. They always, oh, why did I make her curl on that one? This is spoilers for Dawn of the Clans, but I mean, whatever. So they didn't always... Grey Wing was supposed to die at the end of the Sun Trail. But they liked him so much they kept putting off his death. Wait, did I mute myself? I'm talking. Anyway, so they kept putting off his death because they were like, they grew attached to him. Like, first he was supposed to die in Sun Trail, then he was supposed to die in First Battle, and so they just kept putting it off till the end of the whole thing. Baby. Yeah, I'm not muted. I was literally talking to people. Yeah, I love that. It's just such a satisfying last line to, like, close the book to. Like, you close the book and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna reread that right away. Well, I think they wanted to kill him at the beginning of Sun Trail so that it was Thunder and Clear Sky that had the point of views. So it would have just been Thunder and Clear Sky's point of view. Yeah, Carmi, he shows up in quite a few books. He's in my world, in my life, so he definitely 100% gave a life to every single clan, like, founder. And he's also showed up, I think he shows up in Black Star's leader ceremony. I want to say he shows up in One Star's, but I might not be true. Hold on, let me check. So he shows up in Riverstar's Home, Path of Stars, Mothlight's Vision, Thunderstar's Echo, Shadowstar's Life, Blackfoot's Reckoning, and The Light of the Mist. So he's given 4 canon lives. Okay, Layla, 1 second. Yeah, he gives Blackstar a 9 life. Baby! Everybody, please look at what Layla drew. Oh, why is it so tiny? Oh my gosh, it's so big, Layla. Look at baby. I imagine Greywing can, he's kind of like a feathertail or a half moon, and he probably walks among both the stars of the ancestors. Baby, she's so fluffy. Look at her belly. Thank you, Layla. I also like this like pattern you did on the back. It's very cute. Look at her little paw pads. She's so ornery. This is like my favorite expression to draw Apple in, with her tongue out and she's just being like ornery, like you're about to knock your water off. No, you're fine, Layla. I also draw with a huge canvas. I just didn't think it'd be this huge because I just copy pasted it off of Twitter. I reblog. I retweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These would be good stickers. I repost. I like slowly, every single year I slowly use a bigger and bigger canvas, so you're totally fine. I just didn't expect that when I copied it right from Twitter, I didn't expect it to keep the canvas size. Like sometimes when I copy things from Twitter, they like get compressed all heck. In my heart and in my world, if Greywing didn't leave for the forest, he would have been the next Stone Teller. I could see that. I imagine Greywing as the founder of StarClan. Even though, this is the other thing I hate. Freaking Moth Flight has the canon honor of naming StarClan, but I'm like, no, Greywing did that. Go away. No one loves you. That's my boy Greywing. Hello, Ed. See ya, Layla. Thank you again. Turn off symmetry, please. Thank you. She's so squish. She's giving the last longing look to Firestar before she Thanos snaps. Yeah, Greywing definitely named StarClan. And I refuse to believe otherwise. There's a couple of things that Werecats did where I'm like, that's not canon in my brain. Never will be. And Greywing not naming StarClan when he like ascends to it is one of them. I'm like, that's my boy. Mr. Fireheart, I don't feel so good. The last chapter will get if you the last chapter is just really good. I'm just saying, it's some of the best writing Warrior Cats have ever put to paper. It is one of the most satisfying endings. Path of Stars feels like a very satisfying ending, probably the most satisfying ending for an arc, except for I feel like A Light in the Mist is a pretty satisfying ending for that arc. But a lot of arcs don't have satisfying endings. They kind of just end. It's definitely a rarity in Warriors. Yeah, she doesn't discover StarClan, she names them StarClan. Because it's like she sees them by the Moonstone and she's like, you guys are like a clan of stars. You're StarClan. And then they all purr like, ah, yes, we approve of this name. Like they were just called the Spirit Cats before. But I'm like, no. You don't get this, Mothlight. Mothlight's the reason we can't have nice things. You don't get this. Okay. Elaborate on my hate for Mothlight. I have a whole document on my hate for Mothlight. I've read it on stream before. Do you want me to read it? I'll read it really quick for you. Smile. It's quite venti though. It's under my hashtag Just Warriors things on one of my documents. Okay, here you go. Mothlight worst character. I hate Mothlight. The reasons. Her point of view is horrible, and she has the worst super edition hands down. She's completely negative, completely scattered, and makes the stupidest decisions. She falls asleep when all she does is have to watch kittens. The kittens run off when they find them cold and exhausted. She decides to dig up plants instead of fixing her mistake. This girl meets a farm cat, Micah. 2 weeks later, he dies, and she is already carrying his kits when she's been around him for a couple of days. She acts like they were mates for 5 years. She gets preggy at 8 months old. That's arguably the earliest mom in the entire series. She can't even hunt for herself. She's easily distracted, and she doesn't even have the confidence in healing. Wow, I can't focus with these kids around. Literally maybe the worst personality to be a mom, decides she can't do it, so no one can. She judges cats when they can handle both responsibilities. Leafpool and Squirrelflight's hope. Pebbleheart should have found the Moonstone. Pebbleheart deserves to be remembered. Mothlight is worst. She acts like Clear Sky hates Micah and doesn't care he died, but he gives a speech honoring him at death. She insults Slate, who's like, Slate is amazing. She says, I don't want my kids growing up without me like Slate let her kids. No one can love them like I can. They don't have a father anymore. Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to abandon them too. Windrunner's also kind of a bee in Mothlight's vision. She never trusted Clear Sky. Clear Sky never liked any of the leaders that aren't Thunder or Tall Shadow. But she tells everyone that SkyClan is not one of them, like, because she just hates them. For no reason, except for that she hates Clear Sky. WindClan is the true antagonist of Mothlight's vision, not Clear Sky. Willowtail lies to raise tension. Windrunner tries to exile SkyClan and sends actual patrols to steal. WindClan invades SkyClan camp. She still blames Clear Sky because he kept Mothlight in her camp for literally an afternoon. And then I have the hashtag Clear Sky did nothing wrong in Mothlight's vision. And then I said Mothlight gets angry at Slate for not watching her kits, and then she does the same thing to Slate's kits. She gives Spiderpaw to RiverClan when he's the one that almost drowned in the river following her. Like, you didn't think that was not the worst decision ever? To, like, give the cat that has drowned to RiverClan? Trauma? And then I said she gives up her kits at 2 months old. She abandons all of them for themselves and acts like StarClan told her to. Like, she literally abandons all of her cats as soon as they're weaned. Anyway, that's why I hate Mothlight. That was your TED Talk for today. It's okay if you like her, though. I just can't stand her. I think she's just, like, insane. Have I seen the Tumblr post that's like Mothlight's babysitting service? No. I just don't particularly like her. It's okay if you like her. No, it's like legitimately okay. Like, some of the stuff that I hate about her is some of the stuff that people like about her. Like, the fact that she's got like some type of ADHD. But see, this is the thing. She has ADHD for like 3 chapters. And she has it until she finds the Moonstone, and then she's a completely normal cat. Like, she doesn't have it anymore. So, like, if they played that up more, I'd be okay with it. But they literally just give her that for the plot device of her finding the Moonstone, and then it's completely gone for the rest of the book. So I don't really see it as an excuse to why she's, like, a horribly written character. Yeah, okay, I don't mind the part where she ignores the babies. It bothers me that she has that same scene, and then literally later in the book, the reverse thing happens, and she, like, she has the scene where she ignores Slate's kits, and they get away. And then everyone's mad at her because she did this, which is understandable. But then it wouldn't bother me if she didn't go around and be a hypocrite, and like at the end of the book the reverse happens where Slate is watching her kits and Slate they accidentally disappear from Slate's eye, and then she blames Slate like she never had this like she doesn't have any compassion for Slate at all. It's just, ugh, I hate her so much. She's disgusting. And then she does this thing with freaking Squirrelflight's vision doesn't help her at all. I mean, that book's horrible, but... If you like her at the end of Dawn of the Clans, which I did too, the explanation is literally the reason why it's now higher than Mothlight's vision in my Super Edition list. Literally, like, puppy, and then it's like, I don't, like, if there's 2 fully grown medicine cats, like, fully trained, like, let's say you have, like Leafpool and Jayfeather, like, why can't one of them have kids? There's two doctors. It's ridiculous. And then she just gets pissed at Leafpool because she was, like, able to pull it off. I don't care that it bothers me that it's used as a plot device and then it's completely gone after the fact. That's why it's on my ranting list. But she arguably is a really bad personality to have a child, and she literally has kids at like at 8 months old. Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't mean for that to happen, but if you look at the timeline, she reasonably cannot be older than 8 months old when she's pregnant, which is still like, yes, cats can get pregnant at 6 months old, but in warrior cats, they usually wait until they're like a year old to get pregnant. And it's so bad. I just don't like her. And that book is like the legitimate reason I stopped reading Warrior Cats until... So after that book came out, I paused and I never read past it because I was like, this is horrible. The other book that came out the same time was Bramblesore Storm, which was also kind of bad. It's just a bad book. Literally. Like, she literally wants to banish Leafpool from StarClan because she broke her rule. How dare she broke her rule? Okay. I don't think Mothlight is... She might be in the next poster. Let's check. Let's check to see if I actually put her in the Dawn of the Clans poster, you guys. She's kind of a hypocrite. She's completely a hypocrite. Okay, let's see if Mothlight's gonna be in the next one. She is. I have to draw her. It's a dang shame. Who's in the middle of this one? One Eye, I think, is in the middle. I think the 31 position is in the middle. No, the 32 position, Owl's Eyes, is in the middle. No, is 35 in the middle? Or is that the wrong one? Yeah, that's the wrong one. This is... Yeah, 32's in the middle. Yeah, Rappy. She's gonna be like apprentice age in that poster. Owl Eyes will be in the middle of the Dawn of the Clans one. Okay. Vent is over. We're back on good vibes. Yeah, Cabot. They didn't really have trials for StarClan entering until Squirrelflight's Hope, and they never have done it again. So... Yeah. Oh, you weren't asking me. I'm sorry, Carmi. I was... I'll probably try to finish the poster today. There's a couple cats in here that I want to redraw and just, like, touch up a little bit, like Sandstorm. And I probably won't get to that today. Like, I'll probably just do that off stream. Okay, next cat. Is Stoneteller. This is Crag. Yeah, Mackenzie, it'll be on Tumblr. I'll post it on Twitter when I get the prints in, so that I can post it when I get the prints. Whitetail. We're gonna know once and for all who's, like, the weakest link on this poster. Bramble. I post. Thunderstar's Echo is setting up something for Lightning Stripe. Yeah, I could see Lightning Stripe being like... Dude, what if Lightning Stripe is Stripe Star? I think she's a girl. Guys, this is so close. What is this? We're literally 3 for 3. Y'all. No, this is so bad. We're getting down to like the votes where no one has any say, so they're like picking random people. Brambleclaw is not. He's not doing it though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is neck and neck. It's okay, people who want Stone Teller. I think he'll be in the next. We're getting to the point where there's so few characters. Like the next one's gonna have Bumble Stripe, Gray Stripe, and Rock. So. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to be the tiebreaker on this one. What does by... Whitetail I've never done before. But Crag looks like this, but he gonna be all Stone Tellered. He'll be Crag, but with these eyes. With the eyes that see all. I think, yeah, Half Moon got those eyes. The eyes that see all today. Wait, did I miss? No. Rock was in this one. Okay. Crag. I guess we'll do Crag. Very close, though. Very close. Crag Teller. For a while, it was like that, Rappy. Like, they just went by, like, Sky, Wind, or they went by Thunder, yeah, Thunder, Wind, Sky, and Shadow, River. They have definitely retconned a lot of stuff. Craigslist. You always forget Skystar is Clear Sky's name. No one calls Clear Sky Skystar. Not even me. It doesn't sound good. I never call River Ripple River Star, except for if I'm specifically talking about a Super Edition. Thunder, I will call Thunderstar just because it sounds fine. But a lot of the Dawn of the Clans names are really nice, and so I don't like using them. Anytime Skystar shows up in the books, I'm like, who's this? Oh, Clear Sky. Well, they can't name him Clearstar because he's leader of SkyClan. I know people that like hate Dawn of the Clans because they have a slightly different naming convention, but I honestly prefer the naming convention of Dawn of the Clans. I feel like it leads to more interesting names. Like River Ripple doesn't really work in like Dapple Pell. Like you have Dapple Tail and stuff like that. I just call him Clear Sky. I also call Tall Shadow Tall Shadow. Windrunner I usually call Windrunner. Yeah, the tribe has cute names too. I like, I do like the ancient tribe names, though. Shaded Moss. I just really like those names. Clan names could be better if they weren't so restrictive. I kind of don't agree. I like it being restrictive. I feel like some of the recent names just don't feel like real clan names. Like Sunbeam does not feel like a clan, like a cat name. I kind of wish that they would be a little bit more restrictive or like go back to some normal lead names. Like I wish they started using tail more again. Like I don't know. Like I understand SkyClan having weird names and I like the creativity of trying to get their names to be sound like clan names, but they're just slightly different. There was a time where compound names were not, like, allowed in Warrior Cats. But then you had Sandstorms, so... I don't know. Maybe that's not the case. I like Twig Branch. I think her name's cute. I mean, there's a way to not have the same name but keep the diversity going. And I'm not saying that, like, one of my favorite names they've ever done is, like, Fidget Flake, which is a SkyClan name. And I like the unique names. But there is a naming convention for Warrior Cats. There is one, because you can see, like, there's some RPs, like, OC names that I'll get that I'm like, there's no way that this would be a real Warrior Cat name. You say that the pelt, tail, fur, eye, and face suffix are dying, but we literally have a villain with the tail prefix in the newest arc. But they are though. Like, and I don't want them to die. Where did my glasses go? Where did I put those? Oh, there they are, right here. See, Raccoon Cloud doesn't sound like a warrior cat name to me, though. Storm died? I doubt it. There'll be another storm. There's definitely prefixes that they start using and then they'll like lean on them for a while. Like heart, shine for a while was one that they used for like everybody. Shine. Willow shine, bay shine. See, Blazefire doesn't sound like a real warrior cat name to me. But I give him a pass because he kept his name from the Guardians. Kind of like Spire Sight. I'm not saying that they're not good names. I'm just saying that there's definitely a line. Like, when people want, like, Frost River to happen, I'm like, that does not sound like a warrior cat name. Frost River is not a warrior cat's name. I don't even really know what the line is that's, like, set up. To be honest. Do I think Moonpaw would die? Dude, give her a chance to, like, live first. I'm not even alive. See you, Epi. Good luck with Dawn. Dawn's a pretty boring book. The line feels more vibes. Yeah. Like, I feel like with some of these cats that have crazy prefixes, you've got to give them, like, a normal suffix. Well, that's why I feel like Wafflepaw is going to end up like Waffle Fur or Waffle Tail. Like, he's not going to have some crazy suffix. So, fire doesn't feel like a suffix to me. Like, I feel like a werecat's name that's just made with, like, 2 prefixes doesn't sound like a werecat name. So Frost River sounds like a name with 2 prefixes. It needs a prefix and a suffix. If I'm making sense. I'm trying to, like, explain this while also figuring it out for myself. See, no, Waffle Heart, we've used, Heart is so overused nowadays. We've got Berry Heart, we have Night Heart, we have, oh my gosh, I'm just so tired of the hearts. I don't understand what's bad about the old school warriors' names, though. But see, that's why I like the Dawn of the Clan names, because they feel less restrictive. Like, my OCs for werecats are all done in the clan name base. Like Prickly Pine or Towering, Prickly Pine, Wild Crest. For like the crest of a wave. Like, they feel more... less restrictive than like the modern cat names. I think I'm gonna beef up his eyebrows a little bit. Shine and heart are some of the most overused, like, suffixes of warriors. In my opinion. See, Frost Willow sounds like two prefixes. Very particular on my names. He has a cut on his right. Well, camera right. I legitimately want Frost's name to be like Frosttail or something. See, I don't think claw has been overused lately. It's definitely, I guess, overused for background characters. I feel like there's definitely suffixes that have been designated for background characters only. Wow, Stone Teller, you've changed. Why did you change? Why did you bend and break? Yeah, authors are scared to have boy name point of view characters. Definitely. But heart is so overused. I think Frostflight sounds cool. Frostflight, not Frostlight. Frostflight. And they should bring back the fang suffix. I'm looking at all these. I'm like, we kind of don't have the fang suffix anymore. We haven't had a pool suffix in a while. Fall suffix kind of fell off. We like don't get the stripe suffix anymore. There's a lot of suffixes they could start doing. Okay, we just did Stone Teller. So it was Stone Teller, Whitetail, and Brambleclaw together. So, next pool. Tuft has been being used more often. Like, it's one of those suffixes that they just rediscovered, and so they're using it for, like, a lot of things now. Bumble. Oh, next cat. Bumble stripe. Gray stripe. Rock. Rock. Boop. Frostflake, Frostfall. I like alliteration names too, Fab. Some of my favorite names are alliteration. Sandstorm, Fidget Flake, Shadow Sight. I feel like they've been doing alliteration a little bit more lately. This is an interesting pool dynamic we have going on. Oh, we finished the 8th row today. Let us collapse it. I still need to fix the snow tuft too. I need to make his scar red. Snow bunny. There's a second cat in order that seems like a Turkish man. Beetle Whisker? Frostbite doesn't sound like a werecat name. It's because it's like, it turns into a compound word. Burr is a cute. Frostburr. Yeah, I like Burr. Tangle Burr. Whisker is a very popular suffix. I would be interested, I think somebody has done this, like what the most popular suffix is. I think it's on the Warriors Wiki. Beetle nose is a... You might be thinking of beetle nose, Anna. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, beetle nose. He was a, in Crooked Star's Promise. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks like we're doing rock. Let's rock and roll, people. No, Beetle Whisker's always been orange and white, I believe. Brown and white tabby. I just draw him orange. Rock. Pine that clings to rock. He's so scrungly. Honestly, guys, I could probably just I mean, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I should probably just reuse this picture. Like, he doesn't change at all. Like, what am I supposed to add to him? Like, he doesn't have any emotion. No, he's not angry. He's just like a watcher. Maybe he loses a whisker. He loses the last of his hairs from having to deal with Jay Feather. I wish I could somehow incorporate his, like, stick into there, but... even more ancient. Oh yeah, he does. He's like, you guys cause this because you guys can't stop freaking talking about evil cats. Yeah, I wish I could add his sticks somehow. It like gets broken though. You need an actual tour. Give him tiny pupils? No, that sounds creepy. Let's see, let's start doodling. Maybe I'll have him looking up? Like looking up to the sky? Oop, I need to switch out my headphones really quick. Oh my gosh, I'm messing everything up in my room. I have my headphones connected to my alarm clock. Please connect. My dude. I need to go to my devices. Why are you not connecting? There, please. Thank you. See, I don't really think he needs it. Like, he's just a straight-faced cat. Like, that's the thing. I don't think he needs, like, an expression change. Maybe he just looks more ominous. He doesn't have eyebrows. So it's like, he just has bulging eyes. There's not really much expression in them. I could make his stick, like, broken in parts right here behind him. He got the X. Except then I'd have to somehow have like the staff part on there and then it would be weird. That's just too much. That's just too much. I would like to add the stick into one of these. He's grown. And it would be like rocks. Yeah, his cheeks need. He's eating the stick. Yeah, Lettuce. Sometimes I wish I would have done... I feel like I should do, like, a little bit more to, like, make the posters look different from each other. Like, what if the if it was, like, the staff was, like, the part down here. Sorry, I have my guides on. Like, I wish I did do that. And then, like, the staff is right here and... But the thing is not every single arc has something like that. Like, I could think of, so for Ominous Stars, or, I mean, it's kind of like a Power of 3 thing is the stick. The Ominous Stars, he breaks the stick in 4th Apprentice, so it's not really a 4th Apprentice thing. Like, you could do, like, Rusty's collar for the Prophecy Begins one. Put it down here or something. The stick is like right here. But there's not really one for... like, I don't know what I would put... I don't know what I would use for a lot of the arcs. And I feel like if he had his stick, it should have been in the Power of 3 one. Not really the Owen of the SARS one. Now he just looks like a sim. Like, I feel like I should have added it to the Power of 3. Yeah, it could be the Starflower for Dawn of the Clans. But then, like, what would it be for the New Prophecy? Nah. I mean, I guess I could make it like a collar. Like his stick staff. So... the moon pool for the second arc. I mean, you'd have to, like, somehow... like, you could do, like, the... I could imagine, like, having some sort of symbolism for, like, the main prophecy of the arc. So, like, the Fire Alone symbolism everyone always uses is the, like, the collar on the ground of, like... and you could have, like, the shooting star type thing. And then, like, for the second arc, you'd have to somehow either portray blood... What is it? Kin of your kin or whatever? Blood will spill blood type thing. And then you do the three stars for, like, power of 3. Yeah, I read the stars preview. It was fine. It's definitely hit the gas right away. It's like a drag racer. It's like already at 100 miles an hour in like the first 3 chapters. I imagine this book is going to be pretty long, like Star. I think it'll rival A Light in the Mist. A Light in the Mist was really long for like a main series book. No, I don't imagine them with British accents. I imagine them with American accents because I'm American. Fire alone. There's a couple of cats, like the ones that have written accents, like the Travelers and Tallstar's Revenge. I guess I imagine them with like more of a Wisconsin accent though. I don't know. I don't usually have an accent in mind. No, Bill's voice does not sound like Soul. Soul's like a traveling salesman voice actor. Like those two traveling salesmen from the My Little Pony series. That's what Soul's voice sounds like. Yeah, Catverse. He's older than any other cat in the books. The clans that Rock came from originally inhabited the lake way before, like, Fallen Leaves and stuff. But it's, like, the same ancestors. And the Fallen Leaves group is the one that formed the Ancient Tribe. And the Ancient Tribe's the one that formed the clans. Along with Tribe of Rushing Water. There's like lore on Rock's group in Secrets of the Clans. But that whole book's been retconned, so I don't know how much that they're like actually sticking with it. He is a very old cat. Supposedly. Hey. Okay. His last 3 pieces of hair. He has more on his belly, like on his spine, but that's the only ones on his face that you can see in the picture. Rock needs to be knitted a couple sweaters. That's definitely something he needs. He needs a bath? Yeah, he definitely needs a bath as well. The darker patches are coloration. So like if he had his fur, the darker patches would be darker spots of fur. Like you can see his color of fur slightly on his spine. Like this is a different color than this one, etc., etc. So he'd be like a gray spotted cat. Opinions on Lion Blaze? He's fine. He's not my favorite or anything. But he's fine. There's 111 people here. It says 97 to me. It like scares me every single time we like get more and more people because that's more and more people that could be trolls, and I'm just like, ah. Okay. Am I gonna host any more maps? Probably. Do I have any plans to host a map anytime soon? No. I don't have anything in the works. But I do have ideas that I could work on getting ready. I have just been busy. The Sphinx cats in old WindClan. That's true. Of course they do come out. They're not like down there all the time. Excuse me, Rock, where are you going? Where are you? Okay. I give him the loner symbol. Well, did I give him the loner symbol in this one? No, I gave him the ancient symbol. Okay. Should I make him like 80% fill? Make him like a little ghosty. I could make Midnight a little ghosty. Why is this doing this? Is it because I have... Why is it doing this? You're so dumb. I must have something pressed down that's affecting my mouse. I'm gonna make... Oop, not you. I'm gonna make Midnight a little ghosty ghost. Gonna be 80% fill as well. Why? Whatever. My mouse does not want to work with my Photoshop today. Nah, I kind of like them not being ghosts. Rock can be a little ghost. Midnight, maybe 80%. 90%. She's mostly there. She does attack people. Who am I doing now? No, she's not. She's not really said to be a ghost until, like, Doubling Silence. Where is she in this one? Oh, this is Power of 3. No, she's not a ghost in the other one. Rock's also not a ghost in Power of 3, really. He's regular looking. I don't know. I kind of like him being regular looking. She is technically dead, yeah. I would say that Asara's clan is doing a pretty good job of doing that, Fab. It's like implied that she was alive like years, and like she's as old as rock. Like she's that ancient. Okay, so we had Gray Stripe, Bumble Stripe, and Rock on this one. So we are, oh my gosh, you guys, we only have 4 left. Should we just put all of them on a pool? I guess we'll do next cat. We'll do all of them on a pool. We'll just do all of them. Brambleclaw, Bumble Stripe, Gray Stripe, White Tail. Yeah, but he just like shows up as a ghost. Like he doesn't interact with them. And also, like, if Frostpaw's like, so each medicine cat usually has like a StarClan cat as their guide that like gives them their prophecies and all that stuff. So I just kind of imagine Frostpaw's being Riverstar. But like, if you're talking about like corporeal world, like cat spirits interacting with the real world, I immediately go to what is it called? Pebbleshine's Kits or whatever? Pebbleshine's Spirit? What's Pebbleshine's novella called? Where, like, the ghost of Micah literally helps her get birth. I'm like, that was insane. That's so stupid. I think it's Pebbleshine's Kits or something. Gray Stripe's pulling through on the last legs of this competition. Oh, Brambleclaw's catching up. Gray Stripe becomes an elder in the next arc. So he will be showing his age. He'll just be more droopy. What did he look like in Power of 3? He wasn't that droopy. No, he wasn't that droopy. Like, I might start giving him his gray muzzle, because he retires, like, right after Omen of the Stars. Whitetail's also getting old. People do not like Gray Stripe? No, I think they just are bored with him. Like, he is in every single poster up till now. I don't think he'll be in the A Vision of Shadows poster. I think, but he will be in the Broken Code poster, so. Brambleclaw is literally in every poster. Like, Brambleclaw will literally be in all posters except for poster 5. I think he's gonna be the cat that is in the most amount of posters. Like, he will surpass Squirrel Flight. Because he's actually in the first arc poster. And Squirrel Flight's not in the first arc poster. We're gonna try Ferret. We'll see. Okay, we'll do Gray Stripe next. I spelled Gray Stripe wrong. You're gonna get so good at drawing Brambleclaw. Brambleclaw is one of the designs I've drawn so much already, because he was in a bunch of maps that I was in, like, way back in 2015, and his design hasn't changed that much. So he's already a design that I'm very comfortable with drawing all the time. So it doesn't take me very long to draw his design. When we do get to Brambleclaw. I'm not sure what his expression's going to be. Gray Stripe's gonna be sad because his BFF died. Let's get his basic shape out. But he's gonna be droopy droopy. See, he doesn't get these like face lines where he goes droopy. Like he doesn't go full on droopy. Like I would say this is like his full on droop. So this will be like him during Broken Code. So we need to do the middle of this. Like maybe he can start having his fuzzy eyebrows. Can you make him wet like sand? Yeah. But he can't look like this during Omen of the Stars. This is like Broken Code Gray Stripe. So we need to perk him up a little bit, but not too much. He needs to be like right in the middle of those two. So like right here. Because he's not going to be in the Vision of Shadows one, I believe. You're deflating him. Yeah, my cat designs as elders were just like helium balloons, just like floating around on the ground. Like he can start to have like, what does he look like in the elder version? Okay, he's got the grayness. What zodiac am I? Taurus. Aries. I like don't pay attention to zodiacs at all. Like, I don't, yeah. Scorpio gang. You think zodiac signs aren't all that helpful. Something about the way that that's phrased is like hilarious to me. I mean, the Chinese zodiacs are different than the astral zodiacs? I'm not sure what that would mean. Like, they're by year, right? They're unironically super helpful for me to remember people's birthdays. That's actually, yeah, that's probably their most helpful aspects. What do I like to read? I like to read mystery books. I like sci-fi books. I'm currently reading like a cosmic horror book, but it's my first one I've ever tried reading, so we'll see how it goes. I'm reading The Familiar, but I usually stick to mystery novels and stuff. I don't read any webcomics right now, no. I read Harry Potter. When I was younger, I read a lot of fantasy books. So like Harry Potter, Lemony Snicket, animal stuff like Miss Mantle Chronicles, Warriors, Tale of Despero. Like I read a lot of fantasy books when I was growing up. But I like mystery books a lot. I read mystery books when I was growing up too, like, And Then There Were None, or a lot of Agatha Christie stuff. Oh yeah, I read the whole series of Unfortunate Events. I feel like the author I'm reading right now, he does The Familiar. He's Mark Danielewicz. He does House of Leaves, and he's kind of like the grown-up version of Lemony Snicket. Like, he does crazy stuff with his fonts and everything, and he uses it to, like, tell the story. I remember there's, like, random, like, yeah. It feels like that. Yeah, I've read Rings of Fire. I have. I've read the 3 main arcs, and I read the super edition, or a standalone novel of the Mind Reader one. I'd never read Guardians of the Ga'Hoole. I read Miss Mantle Chronicles because it had a squirrel as the main protagonist. I was a rodent kid. Like, I had hamsters and stuff, so I read, like, Hamtaro mangas and all that stuff. So anything that had, like, a hamster or a mouse as a main character, I read. So, like, there were these Freddy books that were, like, Freddy the Hamster, I remember really liking. I got all those books. The Tale of Despero. But then it's like I never read Redwall, so I don't know what I was on. I've never seen the movie either. I should watch the movie. I've heard that it's at least very pretty. Geronimo Stilton. I don't think so. Yeah, I've heard the Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie isn't that great. But I've heard it's very pretty. Yeah. I want to watch it because I haven't seen the books. I feel like I should watch it before I read the books. I have the books available to me. Smile. I don't think I'm gonna give him, like, the fuzzy eyebrows quite yet. Or they're not gonna be like that. They'll be a little fuzzy, but maybe just like this. Have I read Homestuck? I did read Homestuck. I don't think I finished it. Because it went on a huge hiatus and I lost interest. But it was like, I read all the way up to where, like, the new kids were introduced, because Jake was, like, my favorite character ever. Like, Jake was my... What do they call it? My special interest for a while. Like, I just drew Jake all the time. Yeah. But I don't know what happens, because I remember he was just introduced and I just enjoyed... I thought he was the funniest thing ever. But I don't think I read all the way. Like, I don't know what happens to him. I just enjoyed the way he talked. Do I watch Hell of a Boss / Has-Been Hotel? I do not. It's not really my demographic anymore. Having Jake as a favorite character is crazy. I mean, like, I drew him all the time. Like, he was my special interest. I actually have a map idea from using a Homestuck song that I've had for years. Alpha Kid fans are built different. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Michael Bowman song. But no, Has-Been Hotel's not really my demographic. I have a lot of friends that work on it. Like, a lot. But anytime I try to watch it, I'm like, this humor's not for me anymore. Apparently they have a character named Nifty in it, so I'm like, you guys can't do that. I've literally copyrighted that name. And like, how dare you? You did not ask for copyright rights. I'm joking, by the way. Not my Nifty. My favorite characters in Homestuck were, I liked John and Jake. Were my favorites. From the Trolls, I think I really liked, I remember really hating Dirk. I think so, eh? I, like, can't tell you why anymore. But I probably hated Dirk because of something he did to my boy. You keep watching Heleva because of sunk cost fallacy. Is it not good? I mean, people cosplay it all the time at conventions. So, people like it. I personally don't enjoy the humor, but it's because I'm almost 30 years old and it's not my type of humor anymore. My type of humor is like Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is my humor. You cosplayed Jade? I cosplayed Jade. I cosplayed Terezi and Jade. When I cosplayed Homestuck. Who's left after Graystripe? Brambleclaw, Whitetail, and Bumblestripe. You cosplayed Nepeta? My friend cosplayed as Nepeta. Me, my sister, and my friend all cosplayed as Homestuck, and we went as, Nepeta, Terezi, and, oh gosh, what was the Aries girl? My sister really liked the Aries girl. Aradia. Yeah, Aradia. My sister really liked her. We went as, like, the Fancy Dreamers. It was like a Tumblr thing back in 2012 or whatever, where somebody did, like, super fancy costumes for, like, the Dreamscape. My sister actually, sewed me, oh, thank you, Odin, for the $2. And the little happy guy. Oh, you're all, when I saw you in a map, you're all the shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we had like these fancy dreamer outfits that were insane. My sister sewed me a dreamer PJ pants and PJ shirt when I was younger. I think they're in my closet still. Like, I'm not gonna throw away hand sewed PJs from my sissy. Do I earn money by this channel? Not much, Catverse. A lot of my videos are not monetized because I use like either like the maps are not monetized because I use other people's animations on them and it would be very wrong for me to monetize those. And most of my videos have copyrighted music, so if they do have ads on them, they're not running for me. I think there's like 1 or 2 videos on this channel that I have monetized. And then I run ads on the live stream, which like every single time I run an ad, I get a couple dollars. I did just get a super chat. I said, thank you, Odin. So I don't earn a lot of money from YouTube, but I use it to like advertise other places, like my shop, or when I do my commission streams, I make money on YouTube technically because I'm streaming on YouTube. But I can't do like memberships or anything on this channel because I have so many copyrighted music videos. Like I would have to get rid of a lot of my like I think to enable memberships on this channel, I would have to compile all of my map parts into one video and delete all of the other ones or unlist them so that I have a less amount of like copyright claimed items on my channel. Because right now I have too many copyright like uncopyrightable stuff to make a membership or something. I don't know how it works, but way to make money as an artist on YouTube is to make speed paints and yap. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that, or they'll just use like the PNG tubers and become a commentary channel. I kind of just use my YouTube as like an hey, I'm still here, or hey, I like talking to people type thing. And then I use it to work on like stuff that I make merchandise out of. So this poster I'll sell, and then I kind of I have to work on it anyway, so I might as well stream while I work on it, right? That's kind of how I've wanted to do like speed paints talking, but it's actually quite difficult for me to edit that together. Because I hate my own voice. Like, I hate editing my own voice. It's annoying. Ree. I need, like, someone else to do it. Aw, that makes me happy, Catverse. I enjoy talking to people. Wow, Gray Stripe, you're so sad. He literally looks his age. Yeah, Flametail's sad too. Sandstorm. I need to like, I think the thing I want to do with Sandstorm is work on her like tufts more. She just doesn't feel solid enough. I don't know how to explain it. You haven't been in a Warrior Cats art stream in years. His wife was normal. And he's droopy. I imagine that Omna Stars probably ages Millie like 20 years. I don't think she won't be in another poster though. Yeah, Warrior Cat streams are fun. I say I don't actually seek them out myself, but I like streaming Warrior Cats. Okay, row 5 is done. Row 3 is done. So we just have row 1, 2, and 9 left. I think it's just like she doesn't have enough points in her. Like I need to balance out her points more. Like she just looks a little bit too unshaped. I like streaming because I can yap about Warrior Cats to a captive audience. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's do the next one. While I run this pool, I'm gonna do a stand up and stretch, and I'm gonna run an ad, but you guys won't miss anything. Because I will just be on BRB really quick. Sandstorm will be in the AVOS poster, yeah. Because she passes away in that arc, and I try to add cats who pass away in the arc poster that they pass away in. That's, like, was a circular sentence. Sorry about that. Bumble Stripe. Whitetail. But your computer can't handle it. Yeah, I can only stream on this computer. Because I made this computer to handle After Effects. Bright Moon, be educated. Be learning. Okay. I will be right back, and I'm gonna run the ad. I won't start until all the ads are done for everybody else, though. So I will be RB. I return. Is everyone done with their mandatory ads? Whitetail. Whitetail, whitetail. Not that one. This one. Baby. Does she have any? Yeah, she does have curls. What does she look like in the WindClan poster? See ya, Bright Moon. What does she look like in the WindClan poster? There she is. Okay, she looks about the same. I haven't changed her at all. WindClan's next leader. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be Breezebelt. Wait, that quote's from B-Movie, Agnolia? I don't remember that quote. Oh no. Sopping wet gray stripe. It's all coming back to me now. They aren't all technically, well, technically aren't they all like brothers and sisters because they've only got one queen bee? Dude, that's even worse than WinterCats. I need KB anatomy. BRB brushing up on my B anatomy, Grey's Anatomy book. Anato B. No, stop it. Do you think it'd be easier to get certified as an MD of bees than it is to be certified as an MD of humans? I suppose it would be. I wonder how complex their anatomy is. Hairstar kind of has freak accident vibes. Yeah, Hairstar is their least favorite leader right now, too. So that's why I feel like he is like a nothing leader. I feel like he's gonna die any day now. Like, he had some personality in A Vision of Shadows. He, like, defies 1 star. And that's, like, the only time he's ever done anything in his life. The poor guy. He doesn't have parents. He just showed up one day. I imagine him to be Kestrel Flight's brother. He's just a spawner. I mean, Icewing has no parents, too. No, there's no changing skies. Excerp, I think. I hate that word. I hate excerp. How are you supposed to pronounce that? Excerpt? Excerpt? Such a bad word. Not thought out at all. Excerpt? Wait. Hairstar's... Wait. And he isn't mentioned by name in the Changing Skies excerpt? Well, that doesn't make any sense because we have Crowfeather. We have Crowfeather still alive in the Elder's Quest as Crowfeather. So. I feel like she needs slightly smaller eyes. Honestly, I thought that they would definitely make Tigerstar lose a life in, like, the teaser they posted for Star. Yeah, I feel like Leaf Star is going to be gone by the first book. Because... I don't know. Like, they're either gonna vote her off the island, or she's gonna, like, legitimately be gone. I don't know what they're planning on doing for Changing Skies, honestly. Like, the teaser that they've posted for... Not teaser, the excerpt. There's just, like... It doesn't seem like any of the stuff is connected yet, so... But I'm pretty sure we'll get Hawkstar. I mean, he had his own book and everything, so... Himbo SkyClan era. Exactly, Cynical. Exactly. You get me. I hope they do a time skip. It has to be at least 6 months. I mean, we might start with Moon Kit. Like, start her on her apprentice. Like, she hasn't done her name yet. Does Changing Skies 1 come out before, like, right? There's nothing in between Changing Sky 1, The Elder's Quest, and Star, right? They're back-to-back uploads. They're back-to-back releases. I mean, like, obviously a couple of months apart, but... Yeah, it's, like, really close behind. Let me check. Yeah. So Star comes out at the beginning of November, and Elder's Quest comes out at the beginning of January. So we won't have to, wait very long for the teaser to pop. They'll probably release the teaser, like, within a week of Star dropping. That's what they usually do. I don't think Soul will reappear again. I mean, I guess they could, but he's... Oh my gosh, I don't have symmetry on. Three books in 6 months. I mean, I kind of wish that they would cook him a little longer, but, you know, it is what it is. Warriors has never let stuff stew that long. Thanks, On the Moon. You're gonna be 25 when I'm not gonna be 30 until I will be 30 when Super Edition 18 drops. Literally turning to dust as we speak. That's like my Roblox dying sound that I just made. It came out of nowhere. Minecraft Piglin. Alright guys, new sound drops. I really should look into using a webcam, so you guys can see my facial expressions while I make these terrible sounds. Alrighty. Ah, it's that girl that draws the cats. Well, I'm glad that I'm able to be played in front of your mom and I don't say anything like horrible. I try to keep it family friendly. Webcam streams, become a VTuber. So I've thought about using like the VTuber model I want. It's like a realistic version of my cat Apple. So I just like am talking through my cat Apple and it's just like Apple is drawing. That's my ideal VTuber. So if there's any 3D modelers here that can make a realistic version of my cat Apple for my VTuber model, hit me up. The next Super Edition doesn't have a date yet. It just says 2025, but I assume it'll be in like September. Like the Super Editions usually come out in like this August, September, November era. And my birthday's in April. I don't think it would be released by April because we're getting the graphic novel at the beginning of April. You want a new villain that is like Tigerstar or other old Dark Forest fellas? I mean, that's kind of what the villain is in Starless Clan. Definitely gives the vibe. People say that he's like very much like a Hawk Frost. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna be tied to this book series until it fully ends. Took you that long to realize, Carmi? It's okay, Dia. I'll ask to be in the same room as you. And we can talk about it together. In the nursing home. I'll be like that grandma. You'll be like... Together we'll be like that grandma pair from SpongeBob, and I'm like the one that's withering into dust. I hate chocolate. You're just like slightly younger. What'd you say? No, we'd be on like Tigerstar the 4th by then. If he was kind of a brat. That is quite a take. I remember Moth Light Vision. I remember when they released Moth Light Vision. I always hated it. Alrighty, Whitetail. WindClan cats are always so easy to draw. That's a lie. 1 star is like one of the hardest cats for me to draw. Why does my sensitivity feel like... Why does it... Oh, is it because I'm on 4? My flow is pretty high, so I'm like confused. Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. I'm like, why do these feel like they're not being smooth at all? It'd be because I'm using the wrong brush. One star is very hard to draw. I need to make a breakdown of my 1 star to be like, this is how his shapes like conform to his body. Because his stripes do conform to his body in a way. Velo helped make his stripes more like skeletal. I wonder if the cats will move somewhere that they explored in Ivy Pool's heart. They had no food up there, though. Like, that was the whole point of Ivy Pool's heart, was like there's no food available, so why would they live up there? People would judge me, and recently I've been open about being invested in cat books, and this dude who didn't know me much sent a pic of Omen of the Stars with no contacts after that. My friend that works at Amazon, he always asks me, he's like, did a new cat book just come out? Because I've like packed like 1 million cat books today, and I'm like, yeah. One of them was probably mine. Yeah, in high school, I was very like, Boyer Cats, I don't know her. And I was kind of like that at the beginning of college. But by the end of college, I'm just like, whatever. I know them. I guess it wasn't really until after college that I kind of started really leaning into the fact that I like drew like Warrior Cats. Whoa. Whitetail and Whitewing look acceptably different from each other. They both have curlies. They both have curly whiskers, though. It's a little bit of a tangent going on with this stuff, but whatever. I'm gonna make her a teensy tiny bit tinier. Heathertail's actually not in this picture. She's in Power of 3, but she doesn't really do anything in Omen of the Stars. Wow, 1 star looks old as dirt. Warrior Cat merch in thrift stores? Wait. I can't say I've been in a thrift store in a couple of years. Is that like legitimately like people buy those like $40 shirts and then they just give them to thrift stores? Wow. Okay guys, we've got 2 more on the unpopularity pool. Next. Final pool. Next cat. Okay guys, there's only 2 chances. 2 chances. I just like had mush mouth at the end of that sentence. Bumble stripe. Hey, fading lion. I don't think I did that one. Fading. I think you might have the wrong person. The mid-off. Okay, guys. This is it. This one takes home the moldy cheese. We're off to the races. It's neck and neck. Hey, you have to vote. Vote for your best mid. Man, Bumblestripe is pulling in the votes. I personally like my Bumblestripe design more than my Brambleclaw design. Honestly, Brambleclaw, this is just embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Oh no, we're literally neck and neck again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's literally even. You guys are doing this. This is like Splatfest all over again. Hey, Rune. Or Reunion. Reunion. I always call you Rune. Oh my gosh. 17 to 16. Not being chosen as deputy that one time. Do them both at the same time. Okay, Rune. I like the name Rune. It's a very solid name. And the crowd goes wild. We're doing Bumblestripe weaves. Where's my Bumble? Where's my Bumble? The socioeconomic climate in ThunderClan. I don't know what kind of I kind of want him to have like a not, I don't know what kind of expression I should have him. Should he have like the expression that Ashfur has in the New Prophecy? He doesn't ever really go ham, does he? Like, he never has, like, the freak out. He just has the, I can't believe you've done this. This poll's gonna be me in November, literally. Maybe make him smirk, my lady. Rolling his eyes? That's a good one. That's a good one. Did he lose it in the next arc? I feel like I don't know. Clearly you don't own an air fryer. You know I feel like that pool was like the, you know I had to do it to him guy. They were just both like that. Is it? Okay, I thought he lost it in like, okay. I don't think he's gonna be in the next poster though. I don't think he's ever gonna be in another poster. I think it's just this poster. Make him winking. We'll see. Let's get his basic shape down first. That's when he tried to, oh my gosh, I need to reread. Before I do the A Vision of Shadows poster and like finalize the characters for it, I'm gonna reread A Vision of Shadows. Just to like make sure. I thought Dovewing Silence was like the weird book where she's like, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work out, buddy. He played a role being a little... Oh, maybe. I don't think I've filled out all of the Broken Code poster yet. Let me check. I want to reread Broken Code and A Vision of Shadows before I finalize their, before I finalize who I want to go in that those posters. Okay, in A Vision of Shadows, he's not in A Vision of Shadows, but I do remember adding like random characters that I don't really think need to be in A Vision of Shadows, like Raven, Loki. Like, I could add him. I could add him, but I don't know yet. Like, I want to do Vision of Shadows and, like, trim it down. The Broken Code, I've only done 50, so there's 13 more cats I need to add to TBC. The Debbie Ryan face? What's that mean? Should I look this up? Oh, you mean like... Is that like the white people face that people always say? Like, whenever we smile, like white people smile, we always go like this. And we like, go like that. We like pucker our lips or whatever. Where he goes. You're scary, I don't make these streams unless that was there for all of eternity. I kind of give him like dimples. Oops. Nugget. No, I'll figure something out. He needs to be shrunk, though. We can't have him. I think he's next to people that are quite... Yeah, Broken Star and Cinderheart both are, like, breaking the boundaries of their square, so he needs to be reeled in a little bit. Somebody said this is like these are like the yearbook photos. I love that idea. Like the yearbook. I wish that I could have like a version that they have their signatures. Bumblestripe would have like so many signatures, but they'd all be like, have a great summer, or all this stuff that's like no one, you just like ask people to sign your yearbook, but you don't actually know them, and you're just like, I hope you have a great summer, or you were really funny. Photographer for yearbooks. Why would you even compare Stormfur to Bumblestripe? How dare you? People have asked me to do that, Jelly, but I don't have any plans currently. I mean, I have 8 to do right now. But I don't know. I could make like mini ones for like super editions. It's not my fault, I'm happy. Don't call me crazy, I'm happy. I have a Where's OC. His name's Prickly Pine. Bumble is definitely buying bot followers. He's a bot follower, man. Oh, definitely. Apple Star. Bumble would pay for Twitter checks. Yeah, he would. Bumble uses umami to describe everything. And then Bumble also has a Cybertruck. Not the Cybertruck. I saw one of those on my way. I was in town and I saw one hot off the presses, still with like the temp tags, and I was like, whoa. NFT profile pic. Oh no. He's in the tech industry. See, the noises are usually accompanied by emoticons on Discord. Make them into NFTs. He uses Twitter grok. Wait, Snotty in the newest arc? Honestly, Cherryfall and Bubble Stripe should get together. What? Oh, yeah. She's like mean to Sunbeam. Bro calls Twitter X. That's so true. What's my Cherryfall look like? Aw. Yeah, they'd be cute together. Look, they even have like the same eyes. They've got the long eyes. So I've been getting into this thing lately called cryptocurrency. It's like decentralized bank on the blockchain. And I should really tell you about it. I have a cousin that's like actually really into like the Bitcoin stuff. I find it fascinating when he talks to me. You mean they're Zeet? Is that what it's actually called? A Zeet? Or is that just like something people like made up? Or are they just called posts now? Cybertrucks look like a kid made a truck. They just look like... If you see a Cybertruck... I mean... Cybertrucks do look like they should belong in Minecraft, so... They're just posts. Okay, Z is cuter. I just call them tweets still. Because I'm boomer. And when I think of a post, I think of Tumblr. Tweets gender neutral. Yeah, it kind of has the Latinx type of stuff. Like, yeah, that's just because the X is in it. Like, folks. I still just say folks. Folks is not... like, for me... I don't know. Folk is already, like, a general neutral term. Yeah. So why does it need to be doubled? Like, now you're just doubling it? It's like a double negative? Now is it, like, gendered now? It's weird. It's weird. Cinderpelt is in the New Prophecy one. She's right here. Here's Cinderpelt. See ya, Catverse. Named a Cybertruck in our neighborhood, no face. If I was gonna get an electric vehicle, I would get this one. Let me show you. Because I think it's the cutest thing ever. Look at you. And when I say I would get one, I'm like, I don't have the money to get one. But if I had to get one, I would get a Rivian. Look at their little headlights. Look at their headlights. They're so cute. Baby. I just like him. I'd name him Ben. Benji. For Benjamin Button. Dude, they're like really expensive, Dia. Like their MSRP is like 75K. But they're so cute. I love their little buttons. I've only ever seen one in the Midwest. And it was in West Virginia. But they're so cute. I love their little headlights. I wish they'd make one that's, like, their smallest model is like an SUV. And I'm like, I don't need an SUV. Give me a four-door. Also, apparently they don't have smartphone integrations. Which is like, why? You mean I can't show my map on my car? For still like 75K? Which Warrior Cat would be a Cars guy? Dustpelt and Brackenford definitely talk about their cars all the time. Yeah, in 2024, a 75K MSRP car doesn't have any smartphone integration. Android or Apple. Isn't that insane? Until at Tesla's, one of my cousins that lives down in Florida has a Tesla. I've never driven in it though. I've never ridden in one. I heard that it's uncomfortable how quiet electric cars are. Like it's a very different sound. I want to see cats react to monster trucks. Yeah. And a sticker in middle band text that said drywall life. Yeah. Yeah. He has like the red nose that his dad has. He definitely looks like his dad. He's like, your looks can only get you so far. I kind of want to tone down how red his nose is, though. I think I did that with, I kind of like his little red nose, though. When our Tesla leaves, it makes this unsettling UFO whirring noise. Well, make sure you have your tinfoil hats when you're driving in it, then. You don't want those aliens to get any information off of you. Okay, real talk, spoiler warning. Ivy Pulse Heart ending. It's not like the biggest spoil ever for the book, but it is about character development that happened. So at the end of Ivy Pulse Heart, Root Spring is like, I think I'm gonna look for a new mate, but one that's worthy of Bristlefrost. Anyway, who do we think it's gonna be, boys and girls and folks? Renflight? No, it's not gonna be Renflight. That was the whole point. And Folk? When I see folks versus folks, I think Fox. The classic new she-cat gets introduced just in time. Maybe it's gonna be Moonpaw. Somehow it's gonna be Frostpaw. Shadow sign. I don't know who it's gonna be. Moonpulse, Turtle Curl, enemies to lovers, like this, like another sandstorm type thing. I mean, Root Spring is only like a 1.5 years old right now. He is quite young. Turtle Curl does have a cute name. He's only like a month older than Whistlepaw. Isn't that crazy? Like, I think Whistlepaw's like 1.4 years old and he's like 1.5 years old. Whistlepaw Root Spring Forbidden Romance? I don't know. He has like such a froggy face. Yeah, Whistlepaw is the same age as Splash Trail. I almost typed Bramble. Bumble Stripe. So I'm already thinking about how I gotta draw Bramble-Claw next. And goes after Thrift Ear. Thrift Ear's got a mate already. Is Midoriya the guy with the green hair from Hero Academy? Okay. Main guy. Yes. He's probably one of the youngest villains, yeah. That's true. I mean, the Allegiance of Star, like, I think all of the kids that were born at the beginning of River should be apprentices now, but we've only gotten Birchpaw and, I think only Birchpaw and Spotfirst kits became apprentices, even though the other ones were born roughly the same time. So... whatever. Okay, guys, one more. Yeah, I guess Via. But they should definitely be apprenticed soon. Honestly, if there's a time skip between Star and the Elder's Quest, they would probably all be warriors. Like, we'll probably skip a lot of the apprentices of them. Pull for draw Brambleclaw or in stream. Never. Never! Oh, yeah. I started the stream doing that. I will show you guys. I was working on my Icewing design. And then I was like, I want to see what she looks like with all the leaders. I never do Leaf Star. But like I wanted to see how they would do in a lineup. And then I was cleaning up Hairstar, and then I was like, I guess I'll draw Kestrel because I think they're brothers. And then I kind of went, okay, well, I guess I'll draw Whistlepaw. And then I kind of like got distracted. I kind of want to draw my Cloverfoot. Yeah, I have. Hold on, let me see. I thought I saved my Icewing picture onto my cloud. Let me see. It might not have saved all the way before I, let me show you what she looks like. Whistlepaw kind of looks like Riverstar. She does, doesn't she? Where is she? There she is. Yeah. But right now, her markings kind of remind me of Snowfur. She doesn't look like Snowfur in silhouette, but like having the dark paw pads, the dark nose, and the dark tail tip is like a very Snowfur thing. I was working off of this. Just trying to solidify her design more. Give her not like emo anime eyes. I've been trying to simplify eyes because I feel like the eye style I use when I animate them, it takes so... Yeah, Snowfur does need the dark ears. She doesn't have dark ears. But, when I animate my designs, the eyes always take me like 50 million times longer than everything else. So I've been trying to figure out how to simplify them a little bit. But I still like having anime eyes, so... But yeah. Tigerstar is like the tallest leader here. I was just trying to figure out how tall Leafstar would be in a lineup. No. But I started stream warming up with that. I'm not gonna make him droop that much right now because he's about to be leader and under like 1,000,000 years of stress. You drew her with the other leaders in your StarClan Chosen part? Yeah, StarClan Chosen has the leaders at the end of A Light in the Mist. Where is that picture? I don't know where I put that picture. Oh, here it is. A lot of this stuff is gone, though. I don't know why. But yeah. Yeah, he's very passive-aggressive in, Omen of the Stars. Let's just get his basic shape down. I feel like he feels like he's just tired in Omen of the Stars sometimes. Like, he's just tired of the world. He actually doesn't, like, leave that much of an impression on me in Omen of the Stars. Recently divorced Reddit posts. He definitely frequents the Am I the A-hole subreddit. Oh, why did everyone become quiet? I think it's because no one wants to say anything about Bramblestar. Well, actually, he's still Brambleclaw. On the Warriors Wiki, it lists him as Bramblestar, like getting his name in Omen of the Stars, but he doesn't get his name, but they prematurely call him Bramblestar before he goes to get his 9 lives. He should have cut on his... Well, do I give him a cut in... Apparently he's like super beat up after TBC. I feel like we'll see Squirrel Star's ceremony at some point, Fab. That, or there was a reason we didn't get to see it. Was my second guess. I'm like, there's probably a reason that we were not able to see that ceremony. Like, something went wrong during it. Yeah, I don't feel like he ages that much until Broken Code, and then he just comes back and he's like, wow, I'm like 80 million years old now. I think he still has his tufts. Maybe Bramblestar's gonna have to sacrifice himself for getting rid of Splashtail. Because that's like a thing that has been set up in a Starless clan that hasn't like had the pay. It hasn't paid off yet. Is Bramblestar says that he's gonna have to do one more sacrifice for the living clans or something. Like that's what StarClan told him. Can you take another litter as your own for us, though? Come on, Bambaclaw, just die already. No, I do think he's gonna have some sort of send-off at the end of this arc. Oh, he is not taking any of it. Yeah, Brambleclaw doesn't do anything for me. Like, he doesn't really elicit emotions from me either. Although I do really like him in a Starless Clan. I do like him having, like, sort of this type of, like, PTSD dementia type thing going on. It's hard to explain, but it's, like, the most interesting thing they've done with his character in a long time. Like, I have an idea for a map of Bramblestar in a Starless Clan. That's how much, like, I was interested in what they did with his character. I was like, ooh, I feel like I can make a project that's, like, compounding on this. But then no one will join because it's Bramblestar, so it's like, whatever. Maybe I'll just make it myself then. And the crowd goes mild. I feel like that portrays the Warrior Cats fandom, like, to a T. And the crowd goes mild. Like, that just describes Warrior Cats perfectly to me. Who's he next to? Brown. Okay. Hey, King. Oh, welcome. We're having a pretty chill stream today. We're towards the end of the stream. Although, if I still feel like drawing a little bit, I might doodle some more of the leaders, like headshot things or profiles. I actually, like, feel pretty good today. Like, usually around this time is when I'm like, alright, I'm ready to stop. I think it's because I'm so close to finishing this one that I feel like I just want to push through. Doing worse now that Bramblestar is getting drawn. Fair enough. What do you think about Frostpaw is Reed Whisker's granddaughter? I mean, does that change the story at all? I'm like, cool story. I don't really feel like it adds anything. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Wouldn't that make Curlfeather and her... Isn't that... I don't remember. Well, Curlfeather... No, that's Sneeze Cloud. Is his dad. Oh, Reed Whisker is Curlfeather's dad. Ugh, it's doing the thing again. Thank you. It doesn't change the story at all, but it's like, dang, that's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, that's how I feel about the Kestrel Flight Hairstar Beam brothers. I'm like, it doesn't change the story at all, but I just think it's cute if there was like another brother duo leading the clan, like Feather and Sun. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. But then it's like, man, she really did plot to kill her own dad. Crazy. They are not siblings, Feather. That is a headcanon I have. To make them a little bit more interesting. To make WindClan a little bit more spicy. But they both show up at about the same exact time in the books. So... I just drew that without doing the symmetry. Whatever. Blue Star's legacy doesn't die off just yet. Well, yeah. I mean, Blue Star's... Snowfur's still got stuff kicking in ThunderClan. I'm not particularly sold on Squirrel Star, Janetta. I'm just like Ivy Star waiting room over here in my life. I'm ready for Ivy Star. Well, it's because White Storm had so many kits. Ivy's probably like 6 or 7 years old. Let's look. Ivy Pool. She is 7 years old exactly. I still haven't processed Squirrel Star. Yeah. Honestly, her leader name is kind of mid. Everyone still calls her Squill, unlike Squirrel Flight. She's gonna be in like the same territory that like Tigerheart does, where people just call him Tigerheart still, because if you say Tigerstar, you have to say Tigerheart Star anyway. So you might as well just call him Tigerheart. Brambleclaw. You're about to get totally aged, my dude. Yeah, no problem, Dia. I'm probably not too far behind you. I think I am going to end stream after we finish up Brambleclaw. I'm getting hungry. And then after this stream, I'll do the finishing touches on some of the cats that I'd like to touch up a little bit. And then this will be posted on Tumblr within the next couple days, probably. Thanks, Carmi. I'm quite satisfied with my Brambleclaw design. Okay, whoopsies. Few extras. There we go. Oops. Dark Stripe's expression looks so menacing. Yeah, he's being very menacing. Yep, it's all finished. I'm going to I'm gonna touch up the Sandstorm. I need to touch up the Snow Tuft and make his like scar dark. Next week we start Dawn of the Clans? Yeah, probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Thursday. I might work on... I'm not sure what I'll do on Thursday. I don't know if we'll go straight into the Dawn of the Clans. I need to finish the Forgeries picture too. That's also Dawn of the Clans though. Yeah, I'll update Sandstorm off camera. I might try to make Millie and Poppy Frost's expressions slightly different, because that still bothers me. I'll update Snowtuft to make his scar red, because he's a Dark Forest cat. I think those are the only ones that I'm really like... Gray Stripes, his eyes, I might change his eye a little bit. I feel like he just needs, like, a little bit more in his eyes. Oh my gosh, Puppy Cat, worst timing. I was just about to end, but we're finished. She'll still be wet. I just want to give her a little bit more, body to her. Sorreltail? Oh yeah, Sorreltail's kind of like looking... Why does Gray Stripe look sad? Because his BFF dies. White guy smile, Bumble Stripe. Yeah, I'll go through and touch him up and make sure that they're all like... J-Feather's looking a little bit big. Like, I'll make sure that they all look nice. But I want to get this sent to the printer soon because I want to do a bundle with all 4 of like the initial posters. Boyfriend forever or best friend forever? You can pick. Yeah, Gray Stripe, I feel like I need to shrink up his eyes a little bit. He looks like he's just got a little bit too big of eyes. Stone Teller's also... Crag is giving me kind of awkwardness. I might touch him up. He's supposed to have pretty wide eyes. But he's not doing it for me. I think I'll make him longer again. Yeah, he's not doing it for me. Yeah, I'll touch up a couple off camera. But they're all mostly done. It's mostly done. But yeah. Thank you for watching today, guys. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday doing more Warrior Cat stuff. I think I'm gonna do a commission stream this weekend. So once Thursday rolls around, I'll be opening up slots for that again. But yes. Bye!